Hey guys, welcome to the Clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on American Horror Story Season 8, Episodes 6 and 7. First, I want to apologize that this video is coming out so late. I actually didn't get to see these episodes till 2 days ago. I missed them when they came out, and I don't have DVR, so I had to kind of wait till I was able to rewatch whenever they re-showed Episode 6. So I can catch up, and that was just a couple of days ago. So sorry about that, but man, I missed it the night it came out, because this has turned out to be the #1 rated episode in American Horror Story history. And I totally believe why, because this is now my favorite episode of the entire series. And believe it, because Jessica Lange, she's my favorite, one of my favorite actresses of all time. And when she came on American Horror Story, she was just incredible. And they bring her back, Constance, probably her best performance on American Horror Story, and she just brought her right back, and it was friggin' awesome. I mean, she raised the Antichrist. I mean, this episode was amazing, and not just because of Jessica Lange, but just the story of Michael growing up and just, relentlessly and thoughtlessly killing people, and with no remorse or anything. I mean, he's just evil. I mean, he's the Antichrist, but you don't really know until this episode. Of course, at the end, you see that he is the Antichrist, and he's going to come, and he's coming to bring the apocalypse. And man, that's some scary stuff, because I'm a religious person. I believe in that kind of stuff, so I can believe this happening, So, man, it gave me chills just watching the episode. But really, just the performances. It was the first episode directed by Sarah Paulson, so I was very impressed by that. And it's just got all kinds of good stuff. And I know I got to review 2 episodes, so I'm going to keep it quick. But hands down, my favorite episode of American Horror Story history. Season 8, Episode 6, Return to Hell House. Or Murder House. Hell House. Return to Murder House. And that was just awesome. Going back and seeing all these characters, interact again. And, Chris Evans, I mean, that was 10 years ago he played that role, actually acted the part, before it was released. And he still looks the same as he did in season 1. He's just one of those actors that he's just going to look that way forever. He's got that baby face, that Michael J. Fox, the Tom Cruise look, that's great for him. So, he was wonderful in this. I love seeing the dad back and the mom back, and they still having problems. It's kind of creeped out about how he has to go and, pleasure himself in front of a window, and he's crying, and he's like, we'll take this all away, if you help us. And he's like, really, take the crying away is really the worst part. I could really do without the crying. I thought that was hilarious. But a lot of great things about this episode. Loved it, and I could just talk about this episode for hours because it is my favorite, hands down. But glad to see Jessica Lange back. I wish she'd be back for all the other seasons and episodes. I wish she was just a regular on the show again. I can't get that, but at least they gave me this, so I was happy about that. Great episode. Now, let's talk about Episode 7. Not so great an episode. I was really kind of bored, really, at the beginning. I like the Voodoo King guy from season 3. Season 3, the Covenant episode. I like him, and I like that they brought him back. So I loved all the interaction between her, Sarah Paulson, and the new priestess. I can't remember her name, but I loved all that. That was really cool. But even more than anything, the best part of this whole entire episode for me was, I think her name's Mead. The little girl that stepped out from behind the Voodoo King. He's like her little servant. She was awesome. She like tortures people for him, and I bet she would be great at that. She would be an awesome like devil servant. And she looked like the character herself. Where's all my friends? I can't wait to see them. I miss them so much. And you could just see in your mind, at least for me, I just saw her torturing them in hell. So I thought that was really cool. But really, that was my favorite part of the whole episode. You know, it was cool to see them bringing back and trying to get, you know, all these pieces in play to defeat Michael. You know, and finding out about the guy getting killed, and now it was a woman that killed him, and it was the caretaker. All that stuff. The Kathy Bates character. You know, I liked her getting burned at the stake. You know, and like laughing, like, you know, that was just evil. You know, so that was brilliant. You know, because Kathy Bates is Kathy Bates, and she's freaking awesome. So those are the only things that I really liked about this episode, but. Anyway, I like just the fact that they're building up to this showdown between them and Michael. And I think it's Mallory is her name. I think it's going to come down between Mallory and Michael. And I noticed that she wears a crown. I heard this that on another review that I saw, you know, they noticed that she wears like a crown. There's always some kind of headpiece, and they think that this is kind of a halo message to us as the fan. I haven't really noticed or picked up on it, but if you have, let me know in the comments below if you think that she is wearing this halo and it's symbolic that she is going to be the one facing off with Mallory. With Michael. I thought that from the beginning anyway. But this whole Halo thing's got me intrigued. It makes me want to rewind some episodes and see if I can pick up on that. But anyway, guys, what'd you think of these episodes? Is number 6 your favorite now? Do you love Jessica Lange? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping.